King news, my wonderful people. Peter Obi cries out, they want to put me in detention, oh, because I said it's those in government that steal oil. Peter Obi exposed and reveals for Nigerians to hear. So Peter Obi was on Channels TV. Please go on Apple Line Media. We also covered that very conversation Peter Obi had on Channels TV, where he exposed to Nigerians that it is those in government that are stealing the crude oil, and they are the ones shouting about oil theft. And so he began to really expose. Peter Obi, since he came, it has been exposition time. Yes, it has been exposition time, exposing to Nigerians some of the things that these people have been doing, yet trying to, do one thing or another. And so it has been an exposition time, and he's saying to Nigerians, the truth of it is that they know what they are doing. They are only saying that to you now because you're beginning to ask questions. People are wiser. It's not in those days they do things. It's as if things in government is like a secret cult and nobody hears about it. No. People are beginning to ask questions. People are wiser. Nigerians in diaspora are asking, what do we do with this? What do we do with that? And the world is watching. So in order to divert attention, they are trying to cook up all kinds of stories. Let's get all the details. They want to put me in detention because I said it's those in government that steals the crude oil. Peter Obi. Hours ago, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, was interviewed on Channels Television. Once again, during this interview, he spoke about oil theft in Nigeria and how those in government want to keep him quiet by putting him in detention because he made it clear that they are the ones stealing oil in the country. According to Peter Obi, oil is not something that an average Nigerian can steal easily and sell in Nigeria. He stated that to steal oil is a lot of protocol and processes are needed, which involve the government. So common sense should tell you those stealing it are part of the process. They know what they are doing. They are just picking the low-hanging fruits. People who work in these illegal refineries, those are the people they are picking up. The real owners are protected. They know themselves. They should stop telling Nigerians lies. He said for one to steal oil, a ship has to come into that terrain and it's the water in that area and load the oil. No ship can come in and out after loading without the approval of the Navy. This is where the government protocol comes in. So tell me, with what I'm explaining to you, can an ordinary man who works in Mobi or Shell go there and steal crude oil? Reason it out for yourself. They want to find a way to put me in detention because I said it is those in government stealing oil. They always say Obi is causing trouble because they know those who are actually stealing the oil but cannot approach them, and they are just picking Nigerians as victims, trying to propagate a theory that is not really true. They know what they are involved in. They know what they are doing. Let's not get it twisted. They know exactly what they are doing. So it's those in government. And honestly, Peter Obi, we really appreciate you. This man, we appreciate you. The things when the man don't expose, they're not they happy at all. Say, if they tell us that kind of thing, they don't make we hear. Not make we know now. Why? Why you won't know? It not concern you. Maybe they do one, maybe they feel say everything they all right. They won't make sure they do one. Maybe they feel say everything they all right. They want you to be, in the background. Why they are the ones leading and calling the shots. That's why Nigeria is the way it is. There is no inclusion in government. Okay, they put the people in arm's length. They put the people away. Then they rise up and they want to take preeminence. They rise up, they want to take over. And they expect Nigerians to be quiet. I don't get it, too. I don't get it. These things we keep experiencing, and every one of us, we are not speaking like we should. I don't get it. People will come up with all kinds of stories, all kinds of things, and do all kinds of very silly things, and we just keep quiet, and they go scot-free. Obi na they want arrest Obi. They say Obi talk one thing. You hear till Obi explain. He said now for you to steal crude oil, When the first explore am from the ground, they'll come put them into barrels. Yes, into barrels. They no dey carry am for plane. No, motor no dey drive go America. Now ship they put them or boat. Now our waterways are governed by the navy. The airway, what do they call them? What do they govern? What do they govern? Air marshal, right? Then our land is army for war. Then day-to-day activity police. And they get it right. So if you correct me, oh, thank you. If you know the correct procedures, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm mixing it up. But what I'm trying to say here is that Obi is telling us, say Nigerians, be aware. Don't let them deceive you. They know exactly what they are doing. Don't get it twisted. Don't let them deceive you. They know what they are up to. Yes, they know. These people, the person will call, go to, my God will call you, say yes. Yeah, leave the person, tell your boys, they're clear. You know, they know how they roll. Now, we don't want put for the middle, they tell us, say person is still lawyer, say, well, say person not still lawyer. Now, you they deceive. Those way they roll together. They know how they roll. That's the point I'm trying to make. They know how they roll. So you trying to now say, blah, 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 blah. You're actually wasting your breath. And it's your precious breath, by the way. Don't get it twisted. It's your own breath. You're wasting your breath. You are wasting your breath. You're wasting your breath. So guys, wake up. Tell your neighbor, wake up. Peter B, they tell us the truth too. And it goes surprise when it go pain me. If you know, if you tell your mama, your grandmama, your uncle, auntie, uncle, brother, everybody say, see, times have changed. We cannot continue to get the same people 30 years ago. Our roads are worse off than they are 20 years ago. Our economy is bad. The naira to dollar is worse than it was 10 years, 20 years ago. So you can see that if we are not even, if we're in a standstill, it's better. We've gone behind. We can't retract, which ought not to be. It's not the way to go. It's not. So again, change must come. But how that change is effected is up to you, is up to me, is up to what? Us. Us. So now so the matter they reach you. They want arrest to be you. Newsflash, they want arrest to be. Wanna share the matter. Maybe we stand up because now this one a manipulation. Yes? Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Bye-bye.